And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Dixon. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Back to pass, it's Brady. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Might be calling a hot route. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the time...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Wants to throw. It's Brady. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the match.
He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on 3rd, going for it on 4th down and having 6...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my 1st half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Could be an alley. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Throws for the tight end. almost had the completion, just missed it.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! Fit it in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Scanning the field, it's Brady. Here's a heat. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Gators are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to the 1st down. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Open space at the 25. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Gators headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gators! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it's no good, and they're still down by 1. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab in their space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Brady. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll knock him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to...
Turning it on! Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early, but the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to dial up a good play. You've got to get your best playmaker the football.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And guys, I would have a debate up here if you would go for it, but no, they're going for it. Like, they've proven they already go for it, and this is the spot on the field that you see the green on the screen, right? It's go, because it's the aggressive part. You have good field position. If you don't get it, you're not hosing your defense, so I expect them to be aggressive here.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Trying to set the tone with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Gators! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to...
Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's caught. It's Brown. There he goes. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets us up and set up at the 27.
I love the play call because you're trying to get this guy the ball as fast as you can because his ability after the catch is sensational, and you saw it on that last play.